Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Siren and we are the Whales of Wall Street. It would not be a complete day if we did not do a Verasity update. So here we go. There's a couple of things I want to pull out information wise, just a couple of things that have come over the last few days. So a bit around actually the social media growth that Verasity has had, including they now have added various different communities for various different countries as well. So absolutely fantastic awareness program from these guys. Look at this, absolutely phenomenal, and great work to the marketing community teams over there at Verasity. So it just further emphasizes the potential of these guys and wanting to be real true engagement leaders. Fantastic project. Those that haven't watched our intro video, please do. I will leave a link to it at the end of this one. Do not panic. And another bit of news here as well, which is actually really awesome. So if you are withdrawing your VRA from the staking platform on VRA Wallet, they've now reduced it to 700. So that's absolutely fantastic news. Obviously, we're gearing up to a big run this year, towards the end of this year as well. So those that have been staking have been enjoying things like 25.55% APY this year. So I think in March it reverts downwards, if not maybe removed completely. I don't know at this stage, and I don't think they do either. But if we're going on the basis of previous years, they do tend to reduce the APY offering each time as well. So there's a bit of a battle in my mind. Like, I was going to go and put them into staking, but then I thought, yeah, but if I do that, then there's obviously a bit of a lock-in period, and then you're tied in your mind to go, well, should I, shouldn't I? And then all of a sudden it goes parabolic, and you're like, oh, panicking, trying to bring it back. Obviously, the most easiest way to get around that is to do some in there and some kept in the exchange. But of course, I'll have to have a think about that as I go along. Let us know in the comments below how you are engaging with that. Really interested to know. But there's that as well. And just remember as well, if you're moving Verasity tokens VRA from Qcoin, for example, there's obviously a fee taken from that as well, and I believe it's 2,000 VRA. So when you're doing your calculations of staking and everything, just put that into the calculator as well, in terms of how long is it going to take for you to get that 2,000 value back, if that makes sense. And making sure that you've got enough VRA to be able to do that as well, and enough VRA to kind of counteract and actually make it worthwhile. Or is it worth waiting a bit longer after the run, doubling down if you're making profits and things, or reinvesting, etc. Obviously, it's not financial advice, just various options and opinions basically. And worrying about then. But then, do we miss out on staking next March if it stops completely? Who knows? So it's all up in the air, really. All that really matters, to be honest, is VRA doing well or not? Well, let's answer that right now by going into the chart. So let's do that. And before we crack on, please make sure you subscribe if you have not done so already, and press that notification bell to ensure you get notified of all the awesome videos. And also make sure you like this video if you find it informative. Even if you find it boring, just like it. It just helps me out. So, sharing is caring. So let's go into the chart here. So I've moved it about a bit from the last video that we've done. There's a couple of successes that we had in the last few videos. One being hitting a couple of buy points from about a week or so ago. And the others being that actually this area here that we spoke about, and saying that actually if we can close off again after this period and level this off, we'll start moving upwards. And that has indeed happened. It hasn't, however, kept in my existing trend lines that I stuck in here. It's actually gone above them, way beyond them actually, and it's even gone beyond the charts trend line as well. So that's very bullish. Couple of things to take out from here. So I've drawn in this new line here, which is first of all basically previous resistance that we had historically in this chart. When I say previous historically, I don't really mean that much, because it's kind of tailed in from what happened in sort of around March, April time, before we kicked up to the all-time high, which I've stuck in here, which also also actually matches up with the fib retracement, which is quite interesting. For the first time, I've actually think I've got it 100% bang on there. So let's see what we mean here. I've drawn this absolutely fantastic blue circle here, and I hope you do really appreciate the artwork that I've done here. This is to emphasize this triangular part here. Now, if there's two things in my mind that will get us to this new, the previous all-time high and get it over. One is to continue this new momentum that it's building, working diagonally and upward fashion in a sort of angled vertical way, if you like, which will get us there a bit quicker. Ideally, I would like to have seen it being done in this channel, just so we didn't have too many big corrections and mess up of the chart. So there's a couple of ways this can go. Of course, we'll still probably see corrections along the way. I do anticipate that, again, that if we get to this kind of orange area here, like we've had today so far already, where we might start getting people who've missed out on this opportunity trying again in maybe a day or two's time before we start the momentum upwards beyond the 5 cent mark, which is what this orange line is supposed to be on. I think it might actually just be slightly under, never mind. And then pushing towards that previous all-time high, which I'm sure will probably get some resistance there as well, which is why I've put this new buy-in order here for myself, which I won't activate until probably a few days time, because otherwise I'm just bouncing around this mark that we're already at. So I'm just going to wait till this movement, because I do anticipate a couple of retracements before we push upwards. The one thing I think about the pushing upwards as well to this new all-time high and getting past it is this volume that's kicking in. It is a partial concern for me that it's quite a lot of volume in 3 or 4 or 5 days straight, and quite high as well. So I'm just being cautious, because the RSI, yes, of course, there's room for improvement in terms of the growth opportunity. The MACD is having a widened gap now to show the bullishness even more so. But of course, I just anticipate that if we have a gradual tail off here, it might force people to go, actually, it's not going high and drop off again. So I'm just being cautious on that. Not financial advice, just a few opinions throwing out there. So let's keep an eye on it. Let us know in the comments below what you think is going to happen here, and also let us know your price predictions for this year as well. In fact, I got absolutely rinsed in the other previous video, because I said in a previous video about 30 to 40 cents in this big run, trying to keep it a bit realistic and conscious of a few elements, but people were saying no, it's going to be $1. So what do you think it will be? Let us know, and we'll pull out the best ones in the next video. But yeah, of course it could get to $1, and I do believe in the adoption. I do believe in the project. That's why I'm invested in it, of course. But let's get to at least maybe 10 cents first, and then we can all regroup and see where we're at with a potential proper price prediction. I can't really do a $1 price prediction when it's sat at 5 cents. To be honest, I think that would be a bit silly. So that's why I had the 30 to 40, because of the analysis, because of the fib retracement levels and things like that. That's why I'm going with what I know as it stands. So we will 100% review that. Of course, the use case is absolutely gigantic for Verasity, and of course there will be market momentum as well. So let's see where we go, but let's get to 10 cents and then we can look at that properly. We are not doing hype videos here, I'm sorry. So that all being said, I just clocked something. Year to date, 10,215% up. Honestly, I think everyone who invested in a year ago, believing in this project, should have some kind of reward from the Queen or something, just for being absolutely amazing and bullish. But yeah, absolutely, that is staggering, isn't it? Can you imagine a bank trying to offer you that kind of return on your savings? Not going to happen. I think it's like 0.5% here in the UK. It's shocking. So yeah, absolutely massive bullish momentum here on the weekly, monthly, 3 monthly, 6 monthly, year to date. This is one of the most bullish assets out there, in my opinion. And I'm so excited to see where this will end up this year and in a few years' time and beyond. Because this application, as we've mentioned in the intro video about having the patent for 17 years or something, no one can touch it for that long. I have to remind myself. I might have to watch my own video to remember what I said. But do check that out. and I'll leave a link at the end of this video. So that kind of wraps this up, guys. It's absolutely phenomenal. I think we've been bullish massively on the last few videos we've done on Verasity, even when we were doing the corrections and the level period here. We kind of anticipate what will happen. It's been happening. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for the people being able to take profits, making loads of money, and you know, hopefully making a difference to their friends, their family, themselves, and the world, hopefully, if we get even super rich, to change it, make it a better place, blah blah blah, all the good stuff. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, make sure you like this video if you've enjoyed it, and let us know any feedback in the comments. Let us know everything you love about Verasity, etc., and we will basically make sure that we do another video very soon. Until then, enjoy what you're doing, wherever you are, whenever you are. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.